this way? Yeah, it's this way. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Rough night. Well, morning, I should say. So, let's chat. Shall we? Anybody? Sorry, it was a rough night. I got done around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I forgot to shut my blinds, so the sun woke me up, and here we are. I've had 3 hours of sleep, maybe at that. But anyway, let's start this whole fucking thing off, shall we? Against my better judgment, I'm going to say this right now, so if you're watching, soak. You're unblocked so we can chat. Because you, sir, continue to make false narratives to try to paint me a certain way. If you don't believe me, go ahead, chat. You're unblocked. Anybody know him? Go ahead, go tell him real quick and tell him to come on here and chat. Go ahead. Someone go tell him. Anybody. I don't care. Go tell that man he's unblocked so we can chat. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to be very honest. That's all I am. I'm straight up honest. So, you're the one who started all this. Everything I do is a rebuttal. Like I told you, you want it to stop, all you had to do is be quiet. I'm not in this for clout. If you think I'm in this for clout, I never have been. I've been in this for nothing but the facts, evidence, and proof. Yeah, I thought about it last night, even though I'd went against the better of my judgment. And this is still not a good call to do either way, because he doesn't ever want to stop. We're gonna talk. And I guarantee you, it still won't stop. It won't. You know how I know? Because we already told him to stop, and he didn't want to stop. I'm trying to wing away from coffee before I have a major fucking headache. But again, y'all who are watching, he's here. I know. I'm literally up for 3 hours of sleep because it's too fucking bright out here. All right. Even with my curtains up, the sun woke me up, and once the sun wakes me up, I'm like a goddamn rooster. I'm up. But someone, Bama, anybody, go tell the damn man he's unblocked. Get his ass in here. Let's talk. I unblocked his ass so we can chat. Actually, I might have to sleep with my sunshades on. If I pass out in my chair, sorry. Oh, that's better. Like I said, and if you're here right now, so just to know this, I told you when you first made your very first video about me, which I never made a video about you. So everybody who wants to sit here and think that he's some good little guy, some little saint for being like, well, I'm not going to talk about you, and he makes this long ass fucking deal trying to paint it like he didn't start this stuff, which is again where his narcissistic tendencies come into, of Well, I wasn't doing it like this, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you did. I have never had a video. Y'all can go look to date right now on all my videos, all my community chats, everything. He was the very first one to make a video, do any kind of community post, anything about between the two of us. But now he's wanting to act like, well, it wasn't my fault. You shouldn't be like this. You need to stop, blah, blah, blah. You started, bro. You started. I never would have made any video about you. Never would have talked about you if you wouldn't have done what you did. Hello, Geronimo. But somebody, please, do me a favor. Go tell that man, get in here. I'm sure one of y'all watching or somebody right now is a follower of her or his. Please, while I'm still awake. Oh my God. Anybody, please, I'm begging you. Again, someone who knows him, who's a follower of his, go get him. Bring his ass in here. Excuse me. Dude, okay. I agree. Let me fully read this right here. Okay, so everybody understands. You said you can't let him get to you. It should be like water off your back. Your videos have suffered for this between you and him. Even he's wrong. How is it right for you to keep responding? Let me explain this to you, okay? When someone makes a video that's called defamation, where DOD straight up lied to Nothing But Skills. Nothing But Skills took that video and straight up made that entire video about a lie. And then Soap Disco injects himself and continues that defamation. Then, yeah, that's where I took everything personal. His video about me being a clout chaser and all that, that's his personal view. Like I've said before, I'm not in this for the viewers. I'm not in this for the subscribers. If you think that's what I'm for, then you misunderstood what my channel is about. My channel is to make sure that when these people sit here and say that this is the best build, godlike, unkillable, all that kind of stuff, I bring that stuff to the player base who don't know their attention, and I try to break it down, being like, these guys are lying to you. They are not telling you the actual truth. That these builds are not like that. So that way they have a reference to go, okay, I see where he's coming from. I see where this is missing. I see where this is misleading. And that's all I want. I don't want their views. I don't want their subscribes. I just want them to be aware of that stuff. That's not clout chasing. That's just bringing information to players. Just because it happens to be someone else's YouTube channel and everything else, that's not clout. Clout would mean me wanting to take away from their views, me wanting to take away from their subscribers. I don't want that. I want them to have the subscribers and the views that they get because they made content. I just want those players who are viewing that stuff to be aware of this stuff, especially new players who have no fucking clue that this here is bullshit. That's it. So, some people like him, want to think that that's clout chasing. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not in this for the likes, subscribes. That's the difference. So he has a right to say that because that's his opinion about that. But when he gets into information about an actual lie that defames somebody, that's a different level. That's a different level. Rogue Panda, I just said earlier on, I have unblocked this man so he can come in here and chat. I have been willing to put it to the side. All he had to do is stop because he was the first one to start all this stuff. He wants it to end, then all he has to do is stop. So ask him this and let him get into the chat because he's unblocked. Go tell his ass to come in here and start talking that, hey, by the way, Off has unblocked you. He wants to chat. So we can squabble this whole fucking thing right here for everybody to see. And not only that, understand this as well. I have said this in a community post. Y'all can go look it up. I have no problem with any content creator. If they give the community something good, something decent, I will promote it. Because I'm that kind of guy. I don't look at things like this in a certain way. So, when he tries to come out here and say that the 1 minute 1 level XP farm was not legit, and it actually was legit, and even the developers yesterday said that they're going to revert the XP problem, it's going to make it legit yet again. This guy wants to sit here and say that my stuff wasn't, and everybody who's used it before, why did he not drop his pride on me and actually try to promote that when mine was legit? I would have, if he would have come out and shown a video like that, because I know it's something that me and my clan do, you know what? I would have promoted his fucking video. I would have. Yeah, he won't stop because he wants to be right. He wants to be right about me. He wants to be right about all this kind of stuff. And the bad part is he's always wrong about it. He is always wrong. Every single time. Because he doesn't gather his information. That's the thing. That's the difference between me and some other people. I go out here, I go out of my way to try to find every bit of information that I can before I ever bring it to you guys. And that's why sometimes I bring it to y'all guys and girls late. That's why sometimes I'm like a day behind, maybe 2 days behind on information, is because I want to make sure I have everything right. What up, Robotniks? Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And again, even the last video that I had, it's info you need, and it's also about him at the same time. Why? Because, again, that was the whole issue. He made it look like people questioned whether Sledgehammer or not works on Chongas. No one ever questioned that. They have armor plating, so the deal says armor. And it actually works on them because it's technically still armor, but the armor is health damage. So he took all that stuff completely wrong when he actually came out and said against DOD, well, hey, you know, what did this Chonga say? That's probably why it has this, because it's miscoded. No, you just didn't understand what it was. And then later on, if y'all don't believe me, in his videos, the very next one after that, he says, well, it's because I'm understanding now that they're labeled a certain way. So he made a video, got called out on it, made another video, someone explained the stuff to him, and then he made a third video. So he does what I do, but he gets pissed off that I do what he does as well. Does that make sense to anybody? Can y'all not see that right there? That if he gets mad because he makes content and someone calls out his lies, rather than being like, yes, maybe I was wrong, maybe I put that wrong in the video and you were right, let me make this video right here and say, okay, this is what I'm understanding it to be. He doubles down, and then he doubles down. I have been wrong a few times myself. I was wrong when I explained to y'all that, I said one time that a 3-piece Empress was the strongest explosive build. And someone showed me and explained to me that contractors actually did more damage. And last night, me and Gray Fox were talking about this because he wants to come up with a PvP one and try to figure out why these numbers were showing, which we think that the developers might have actually allowed this to finally show in game. So again, I explained it to him because I now have that knowledge because someone else showed it to me. And I came out and said, look, I was wrong. I apologize. I went and made a build and I said, hey guys, this is actually the stronger one because someone showed me. I gave dude credit so that way everybody else can actually go see it. And now we have the proper information. But he doesn't. He doubles down. Rather than being like, well, I was wrong. I apologize. And if you don't believe me, you can go look at his latest video. Not the one about Sledgehammer, but the one before that about him saying, well, the 1 level, 1 XP is legit. Rather than just leaving it that, he doubles down on me. So again, like I said, let's end this, Soap. I'd like to do so. I actually, and I'm going to let y'all know, I tried to do this little, where you can do one content creator and another content creator where you go live. I can't send him the other link. I couldn't. I tried. Apparently there's only certain places you can send that link. And number one, I'm not in his Discord because that's his Discord. I'm never going to join his Discord because that's his Discord. I learned my lesson from letting DOD into my Discord. So I'm not going to do that. No, not going to do that. So, the only way we could do this is for me to unblock his ass and do this. Now, I'm going against my better judgment by unblocking him. But I did. Because, again, I got 2 community posts from me waking up and looking like shit. And reading them and going, you're literally trying to still double down and being like you were the innocent guy. And that's basically how I read most of it, is you got clout chased by me. No, you made your first video about me. You made your first video about me, so I responded in kind. That's all these have been. Every response I've given to you is because you made some claim or something about me. So I respond in kind and hopefully let you be, but you keep on. So, you want it to stop, it's going to stop when you stop first. That's it. And you said you want to stop, and then there's another community post. So you're going to expect another one after that. Exactly. I wish you could just leave your teachings to the topic. He's not in my head. I can tell you that right now. I'm only doing these because he responds to me or comments to me. So this is my response back to him so he can get an answer. That's it. If you think anything otherwise, sorry. But when I left him alone for 3 weeks, and then he comes out and talks about 1 minute, 1 level XP, and about 3 directives, and Running Butcher never talked about 3 directives, that's clear as hell date that he was actually talking about me. And getting a group of 4 together. Running Butcher didn't do that. He just showed, and I looked at both of those videos. He just talked about how, well, as soon as you do this right here, you just set this. He never talked about getting a group of 4 together. I did. So that is clear as day to anybody who can actually look past all that bullshit of it was about Running Butcher, that it was clearly about me. So I left him alone. So when he starts making content about me and tries to hide it, it's clear as day. There's got to be a response. And especially when you want to say that I lie and try to hurt the community and everything else intentionally. No, you did because you tried to call it out as a lie when it was legit and scare people away from actually getting XP. That actually hurts the community. So when you try to purposefully hurt the community when I'm trying to help the community, yeah, that needs to be addressed. Why respond? It gains you nothing. People, again, I'm not in this for the gains. That's what y'all don't understand. I can preach this till I'm blue in the face. I'm not in this to gain anything. I'm in this to make sure you have the best information possible. That's it. I want you guys to have the best time on this game. I want you guys to have that good information, get you the best XP, get you the best damage, let you have the most fun in this game. And that's what I want to leave it as every single time. And with that 1 level, 1 XP, that's what we did for our seasons. That's how me, Stormtrooper, Psycho, Gator, the 4 of us in our clan that are the most active, that's what we do to get our level from 0 to 100. And we work together as a group, and everybody has a role, and that's what we do. And to do that and to say that it's not legit, it hurts the community. And again, I get that. Even if it's one person, Brad Slade, I know. Believe me, I hear you guys. I've seen people sitting there telling me, just turn the other cheek. Y'all don't understand. The shit I've gone through in my entire life has taught me that while God teaches us to turn the other cheek, there's sometimes you have to stand your fucking ground face to face and fight that battle. You cannot just let someone slap you and then slap you again and then let it walk away like it's nothing, because it will continue and it will continue. And it does. If you don't believe me, look at what's going on right now. It continues and continues until you stand your ground and fight that fucking battle. So here we are. Yep. Yes, I can see him. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. So, Soak, you're here. I'm going to start this off. because this is my life. So I'm going to ask you the very first question, and I want a straight answer, no lies, because we know you're bullshit from this. If you don't like this, I'm sorry. First question I want answered. When you talked about the 1 level, 1 XP farm, you sat here and talked about 3 directives, and you talked about how to get a 4-man group together. Running Butcher did not. So, was your video about me or not? Simple answer, yes or no. Don't pander. Don't try to go around it. Answer the question, yes or no. Yeah, at least we all agree Running Butcher is crap, yes. If you can say you agree to that, so you could have said yes or no by now. Don't pander, don't push this on. Simple yes or no. Was your video about me when you talked about 3 directives and getting a 4-man group together? So you used some of what I said. So again, this is a simple yes or no, bro. Very simple yes or no. So it was. Okay. So what I'm going to ask is this right here. Because when you're sitting there saying, again, listen to me very carefully. When you're sitting here saying that things are misleading, lies, and everything else to the community, when that actually would have helped the community and helped them gain XP, but you're sitting there telling your followers and your viewers that it was not legit, that it's a lie, you end up hurting the community by doing so. But rather than coming out right there and trying it and testing it, or asking other people like I do, I ask other people before I ever come out and do anything, gather information, rather than trying to make someone look bad in a specific sense. Why did you not do that and try to make that entire thing look like shit? Because you can do it in a minute. It is legitimately done in a minute. The fastest time we've ever done it in is 57 seconds. And we time them. The longest time that it takes us is 1 minute and 20 seconds. Because that's what me and my clan do. Psycho, Stormtrooper, me, and Gator all do it in that short a period of time. And that's where that's where you go with this. Because you try to sit here and say this right here. You try to say that can every player do it? Could you do a fast raid there, Soap? Could you do a really, really fast raid when you first started? No, nobody could. But when you practice and someone shows you how to do it, are you able to afterwards? Yes. So if I'm showing the player basis how to do it, you're going to sit here and still try to claim that it's not legit when I'm trying to show them and explain to them and teach them how to do it, right? I'm avoiding the point. No, I'm not. I answered your point. You just don't like the point. The point is, if someone comes out here and teaches someone how to do it, how to legitimately do it, and then they go and practice, and they get better at it, they can do it. If you have to teach someone how to do it, then it's bad. Y'all see what I'm seeing right here? Do y'all see this right here? If I train someone how to do this, if I teach you how to do it, and then you're able to do it, and you're able to practice and do it, it's still not a good thing to label it as what it is, because somehow it's illegitimate, but yet it is, because people can do it once they understand how to. See what we have to deal with right here? Because once they learn how to, it becomes 1 minute. How do you not understand this? If they practice and they get better at it, they'll be able to achieve it in 1 minute. You just don't like the title. And I agree with someone else who said this. You don't like it because, from what I understood, you were going to come out and talk about how to get this kind of stuff before I did. I just happened to put my video out, so you didn't like it because it was going to take away from your views. That's what it is. I guarantee you, everybody, that's what it is. He didn't like it because it was going to take away from his views and his people from viewing his stuff. Why? Because my video right now has, what, I think I looked today, 5,500 some odd views, versus his has like 2,000. Really? Then why would you even have to mention one level 1 XP? You wouldn't have had to. If your video was good enough, you wouldn't have had to mention it. But Butcher made 10 videos on that. Yet you showed 2 in a video. You showed 2. And again, that's where it is. Parabellum. Yeah, it's all about the money. That's the problem right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not in this for the money. So, here's the question for you. What do you do with your monetization money? Do you keep it? You didn't use any footage of me, but you talked about it, and you admitted it in the chats up here. Right up here that keeps scrolling up because everybody else keeps commenting. Yeah, you do. So, if you have, actually, you know what? We'll see if that's true right there. We'll see if that's true. If you have no reason to lie about me, then why have you not, after I've told you what happened, and I've made multiple videos on this, why have you not retracted your statement on what DOD did? Did I come here for you to say I need to lie to get views and somehow take them from you? No, that's an opinion. Wow. Did I not just tell this guy live that I believe that what someone else had said, I think that that's possibly true? That means that's just an opinion. That's not a stated fact. I haven't actually said that. That's just something I agree with. Wow. I've seen your videos, but last thing I would do is make one of your builds. Oh, Jesus. You want me to retract a statement? Yes. Because you are, bro. Again, my videos are in response to you. Who was the first one between you and me? Between you and me, who made a video about who? If I distinctly remember, I can go back and look. It was yours. You were the one who literally started talking about me. What the fuck is this about armor regen? You went straight off onto some other track right there, bro. I've had that build out there for, God, since the very first time I did my best videos. You did it right, so you're the one who started it. So again, so you started all this, and every video I've made about you ever since then has been in response to your videos, to your community posts. Because that's a reply. You want a reply out of me, you want to understand why, then I'm going to tell you why. All you had to do was stop. Because you started. If you want this to stop, all you had to do was stop. And I've told you that multiple times. Every single time you make a video or something like that, I've told you, it'll stop when you stop, bro. And your whole idea in your mind is, well, if I just don't mention him in a video, if I don't talk about him in my video, then I will basically not be accused of talking about him, and then if he talks about me, then he's the one at fault. That's your motto. That's exactly what you do. You have, and I went and looked at it before I went to sleep. How old am I? How old are you? Do you not see the gray? Can you see the gray up here? You want a response, you want a reply, you deserve a reply. I'm going to reply to you. You want it to stop, then I'll stop. That's as simple as it is, bro. You want to sit here and make up stuff. You want to make your viewers seem like, well, you know what? You're the one who's making me do all this kind of stuff. You're taking away from me. I've got more viewers than you. You actually said that to me. You said that I'm now clout chasing you because you have more viewers. You actually said that to me in a community post. How many do I have about you? Let's see. I went and looked this morning. If I count that one and this one right here, I have 17. How many videos do you have? You have 16 now, because if you count this live. So we were even up until this moment right here, but this one here is between you and me. So this is going to be both of us, correct? You and me, we're both sitting here talking. So we both now have 17. No, you don't. You have tons of videos where you actually sit here and say, well, I'm not going to talk about a certain content creator. Yeah, you do. And if you only have 4 right now, that means you went back and deleted them. And then you have over, and I actually counted them last night, you have over 30 community posts. I have 19. You have way over 30. And then, not only that, you've deleted so far 3 of them. Oh yeah. Maybe not putting my name in them, but you're talking about me. You're clearly talking about it. And all of your viewers, all your people actually do. They actually do go in there and say, ha ha ha, yeah, look at that truck driver, look at that guy. They know. Your viewers know. You delete them because they don't go anywhere productive. No. When you were talking about me, yeah, people just don't want to talk about it because they're getting tired of this shit. So when you sit here and say, I'm not going to talk about this certain someone, that video is still not about me, but then you can clearly tell the hints of he's talking about Off, and even your community, even your viewers know it. And you can see that in the chats. But somehow you're not going to count those videos. Oh, I'm not the one saying it. Like I said, your viewers can see it. Your viewers can see it. Exactly. Why make them if it's not productive then? Why? See? He won't answer why. It's a very simple question. You admit to doing these because it's not productive, but then you delete it. So, oh, now it's if I talk about the truck driver, I'm talking about you. Wow. So, I want everybody to realize this right here. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Did y'all see this last comment? If you didn't see this, I want y'all to make sure you understand this. His exact words like this, and this is how he does his videos, this is how he does his stuff. You say I have 30 posts saying the truck driver. Do y'all catch that? He's sitting there trying to make it look like, well, if I didn't actually mention you, then it's not about you. But if all the details, just like in your 1 minute, 1 level XP, you tried to pander it off like you were talking about running Butcher, but I got you to admit in here, in the chats, that you were talking about me. You even admitted that you were talking about me. So when you actually do this kind of stuff, you try to hide it from the community, but you're really talking about me, and that's where you're trying to lie about it. And you're trying to do that right now, right here. So if you don't say, well, I'm not talking about the truck driver, or if I'm not talking about Off Constantly, even though my community post and everything else clearly is me talking about him, in your mind, I'm not talking about it. But everybody else can clearly see that you are. How about this, Soap? How about you just don't even talk about me, period? Rather than trying to hide it and try to word your words a certain way so it doesn't look like you're talking about me, how about you don't even do it? How about when you see my videos, when you see my live, when you see my community post, why don't you just scroll by? Why don't you do the same? Like I said, everything I do is in rebuttal to what you do. When it's clear as fucking day at mine, I do the same back to you. Exactly, right there. When you make a community post, when you make a video, you expect no one to come back and, like Nick said right here, I read what Nick said. Read it before you even say a fucking thing. Stop and look. You said you were done. People deserve to stick up for themselves, and this all from you starting crap. I hope Off Constantly walks away since. And you know what? I do. I had tried to. For 3 weeks, I left you alone, Soap. I left you the fuck alone. Didn't even mess with you, didn't do shit, made my content, did everything until you came out, and because you admitted in the comments right up here, way up here now, that you actually did talk about me in your video, you don't expect me to respond? So you lied to your community and everybody when you said you didn't talk about me, but then in these comments up here in the live, you did. You admitted that you did make that about me. So you tried to hide all that information, and you're going to sit here and say that I'm blabbling or babbling? Bullshit. I'm calling you out for the lies that you try to do to me, and you expect me not to respond or stick up for myself or my videos when I'm trying to help the community. Did I make the pestilence video about you? No, I did not. And you know why I didn't? I even put it in the video. I put who I was talking to. Someone was asking me a question. Now, like I said in another video afterwards, did they get that because they got misinformation from you? Possibly. I have no fucking clue. Did I make it about you? Not at all. People come and ask me these questions on Discord. Like I've said before in my live stream, so I had you so blocked. Not one of your community posts, not one of your videos, nothing pops up in my feed. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Ever. Whatever you're talking about, I will never fucking see it. But somehow, everything I talk about, you see. So, if you think a video is about me, okay, I can understand that. And again, like I said, I'm a devil's advocate. I can actually see it from your side. If you think a video is about me and I'm wrong, why do you say I'm lying? Because you lied. You did. You straight up lied, so. And you want to know how we can prove? Again, like I said, I can bring out the proof. The proof is in this chat feed right here. So the proof is right here. If you want to know how you lie, listen to yourself. You sat here, made a video where you were trying to say, well, I'm not going to talk about Offc0nstantly. I'm going to leave him alone. 3 weeks later, you actually go out here and use my stuff and try to make it look like you weren't talking about me. But right in these comments up here in the live chat, you actually admitted that you did. So, did you lie? Yeah, you lied. But again, you won't admit to that. You won't admit that you lied. And see, that's where it is. You try to roll back on your words of, oh, I was talking about Butcher. Was it not about Butcher? No, you admitted that you were talking about me. Yeah, you did, dude. You tried to make everybody in those comments think that you were talking about Running Butcher. And you weren't talking about me. You actually did. You tried to make it look like you were talking nothing but about Running Butcher and his stuff in that video. And then, by doing so, you literally admitted to lying in here because you had said that you did actually talk about me. Yeah. And another thing, Soak, if you weren't lying about me, or actually spreading lies, then why have you not said anything about the DOD video that you have about with me and everything else, where you lied and I told you the truth. You actually got it from the horse's mouth. Exactly. He tries to go off on something else. This is about his lying, but he wants to go off on something else. Like I said, Soak, my followers, my viewers, I don't want them on my side. I want these guys to be able to think on themselves. I want them to be able to look. That's why I don't have as many subscribers, is because I piss people off because they immediately go. See? There we go. He won't answer. He won't answer. I'm the big victim, right? No. I'm not acting like I'm a victim. I'm just sitting there telling you the truth. And like I said, it pisses you off. This is the shit that happens. When I show people the truth and I show them the error of their ways, like I do with some content creators, the first thing is that they're like, oh, well, that's not right. Leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. That's what you do, right? Mark, I'm trying to squash it. I'm trying to get answers. Again, this is my life. I'm just saying, let it go. Soak, you were the one who started it. You want me to let it go, but you keep on? Do you not see this right here, Soak? You started it. Everybody knows you started all this with your video. You didn't even have to make that video. And I'll tell you what, Soak, I'll even do you a favor right now. I will be the man of my word. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you can, Soak. How about this? I will be a man of my word right now. Who started between you and KVD, or you and Nothing But Skills? KVD. Did Nothing But Skills attack me first? Yes, he did. He did so on Twitter. So Nothing But Skills sent me a tweet out of the blue. Really? No, I asked him a question. That's all I did. I asked the man a simple question. And he got defensive. Yeah. Aha! Because that's all you got, because you don't want the truth. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I accused him like I do everybody else. No, I didn't. You know the simple question that I asked him? I said, Nothing But Skills. How did you get above this when everybody knows that you can't get above a certain level in damage on the range? And he goes, oh, well, it's a possibility. I can easily do this. I said, okay, then can you show me? And the guy goes, no, because I'm not going to show someone like you when you're one of those clout chasing guys. I said, really? Did you not see the comment? Did you not see the comment between me and KVD when I sat here and told him that he could just get a little bit more damage and more survivability, and the dude literally attacked my kid? Did you not see that? Did you not see that, Soak? That's all I said to KVD. I said, do you realize that players can actually get... He didn't attack... Yeah. So he used my kid, really. He used my kid in a statement. And you're going to sit here and say that he didn't attack my kid. Really, Soak? It's a bit of a stretch. If I talked anything about your kid, would you get pissed off? Anything. If I even bring up your kid, would you not get pissed off? Did he call my kid any names? Did he mention that my kid was stupid as me, or hoping that my kid isn't stupid as me? I believe he did. Oh, I told the fucking truth. How am I not see what I mean? See what I mean? Please, someone explain to me how, if someone mentioned, oh, I hope your kid isn't as stupid as you. You're literally thinking that my kid is possibly stupid. Do y'all see this right here? He thinks that's a stretch. I swear to God. Y'all see, this is what I gotta deal with right here. So I was actually going to do this before you went off and everything else, and I actually answered your question. So I'll keep my word on this. As soon as this is done. No, we're not going to talk about that in any way, because it's my kid, dude. So I'm going to state this right here and right now. So you better be listening, because I'm a man of my word. Are you? Trying to get big off attacking you. I don't try to, bro. That's where this, ladies and gentlemen, at the very beginning of this, if you don't believe me, you can scroll all the way back and go ahead and take a look. Probably about 20 minutes before Soak ever got into this. Everybody listen to this and listen to me very carefully. Please stop commenting, and I will explain this to Mr. Soak since he's now in here. Soak, what you think I do is clout chasing, you've got it completely wrong. Like I've said before, my channel is to bring the proper information. When these guys come out here and say things are immortal, godlike, unkillable, everything else, I call them out on their bullshit. I'm not in this for the views. I've never been in this for the views. I'm not in this for the subscribers. Never have. Which is why I don't care about how many subscribers I have. I just want the proper information so that way players out here who play this game can actually get proper information and see that they're being lied to about that kind of bullshit. So if it happens to bring me subscribers or likes, oh well, great, awesome. So when someone sits here and says that, oh, you're clout chasing is when you're actually trying to take away subscribers and you're trying to take away views from other players or other viewers. I'm not in that. I hope that they stay viewing that person, so maybe they do realize one day that they'll wake up and go, oh my God, this dude was kind of right, that this person is straight up misleading me, because they're brand new. They've never probably played this game. They have no fucking clue. The first thing they do is they type in something that says best, and the moment that it pops up, you get all these guys over here saying that this is the best, this is godlike, and everything else, and they get misled. Yeah, because of what he said to my kid. Until old boy comes back and actually apologizes, that stays up on my channel. Once KVD, and I've said that, and it's even in a video. Once I said that, I even said it, and if you don't believe me, so there's a video on it. I told him that once he apologizes, then I'll consider it squashed. When did he make the comment? When I started my channel. Please, everybody take a look at this right here. Take a look. You want KVD to apologize to you for what he said. Ha ha ha. If someone talked about your kid, you think that that's funny and that someone shouldn't apologize for it, right? So if I came out and made fun of your kid, you would not want an apology from me. I don't expect to get one from KVD either. If I happen to get one, I happen to get one. Would I like one? I would like one. I'm not expecting one because I know what kind of person he is. The only difference between guys like KVD and you, apparently, who sit here and laugh at that kind of stuff, is if I actually did talk about somebody's kid like that and someone said, you need to apologize, I would. I would apologize because I have morals. And I believe you're in Japan, right? Do they not talk about honor? Wrong, Soak. Completely wrong. My first video that I made was to show KVD that he was wrong, so that way he could see where the damage was and see that it wasn't that much more different. Once I showed that to him, he insulted my kid because he thought I was trying to make him look bad. And all I said was, dude, if you want me to show you, I could show you what I was talking about. And I was being peaceful with the man. And we actually had a good talking before he insulted my kid. It was the first reason why I made my channel, Soak. I made my first video, showed all that. Dude got pissed off. After that, I started making PvP content, started making build videos, all because of what KVD did. My channel has been here ever since what KVD did. And the moment I made my channel, you know how many subscribers I got day one? Over 60. I wasn't expecting that. Never was. Why? Because people realized I was telling the truth. You think I want everybody to answer to me? No. Wow. Like I say in my build videos, I want everybody to realize that this is what's good, this is what's best, this is what's bullshit, everything else. But if they want to use it their way, then by all means, use it your way. I just want them to have the fucking knowledge. I want them to have the full understanding. You think I want people to answer to me? No. If they're answering to me, that's a monopoly. There should not be a monopoly. There should be a diverse group of people out here. Yeah, exactly. I've said that before. Exactly what Nick said right there. Can I put out a build video that I think is better than KVD's without mentioning him? I've done so. I've done so many a times. Please go back through all my videos and take a look and see how many times I've mentioned KVD when I made a build video. I'll wait. I've made tons of videos without mentioning him. Why mention anybody to begin with? Like I said, if I talk to them and and that's the thing, so you don't see that part. If you actually go and look at some of their stuff, I actually do talk to them peacefully. If they want to talk to me, I will talk to them peacefully. And sometimes I do. I reach out and I'm like, why is this right here? I don't understand that, because I am also trying to gain knowledge of something that maybe I don't understand. Maybe I misunderstood something. Like you with not with KVD, with you and DOD and everything else about the damage to armor from Sledgehammer. Why not ask a man who's that knowledgeable and say, hey, can you, instead of trying to insult me, can you explain to me so I can understand this? Maybe I can understand it. Like a stalker who says I was just honest for a famous person. How many times have you stalked my channel and talked about me there, Soap? How many times have you actually been watching my stuff and then made videos about my stuff, and you want to talk about stalker? Really? Yeah, pot calling the kettle black. Definitely. I don't know why they filed a restraining order. We were just talking. In your world, every one of my 200 videos... No! Good God, man. I cannot believe that I'm dealing with this. This is one reason why I had you blocked. Is because you try to make it like I'm talking about everything that you've done. Everything that you've done. I swear to God, people. He even asked how many videos he was talking about, how many community posts earlier. I mentioned them. And now all of a sudden it comes up to 204. Like you go from talking about this minute thing to extreme. So, wow. This is the shit I talk about right here. You go from trying to go from this to, well, everything. I basically am. No, in your mind I am. In your mind I am. You saying I'm wrong, but you are right regarding what videos I publish and if they are based on you. Yeah. Because, Soak, again, like I said, did you talk about the DOD one? I'll just use this one. I'm not using your 204 fucking videos. I'm using one. One right here. Right, so in your world, only you can be correct. No, I can't. I'm not always correct, Soak. I'm not. I make mistakes. And when I make mistakes, I own them. I don't delete and hide them. I leave it up there so everybody else can see it. Why? Because they need to know that I make mistakes. They need to be able to know I make mistakes. Wait, what? No. See, you're talking about the Sledgehammer. I'm not talking about Sledgehammer. This is where you're going to go off on this other track there, Soak. You're not even going to try to even fathom this one. And this is where, like again, because you went off on your track right there. So we're going to wait 3 minutes. What time is it? It is 11:15. We'll give him 3 minutes because he said he needs 3 minutes to walk down some stairs. Exactly. O2 Skyline. Exactly. We all make mistakes. And when we make mistakes, if we own them, that's different. If we deny them, then, like I said, if I'm out here on my semi and I make a mistake because I think I know everything, then that is exactly where I need to hang up my keys. Because if I keep going like that and I think I know everything, then by God, I'm going to end up killing somebody. And that's the day I hang up my keys. Yep, I agree, Nick. All right, you're back. All right, so you wanted to try to make this about DOD and the judge. I wasn't trying to make it about DOD and the judge. So let's make sure we get this straight. You took some information that you got from DOD in one of your comments. And you took that, and after I went out and I made a community post that actually showed all the evidence, because again, that's what I want to be. I'm not out here for the clout. I'm out here for the factual evidence, the actual truth. That's what I'm here for. So when someone comes out here and does all this kind of stuff, I'm going to show them all of the information possible. Now, with that being said, I showed, and you happened to view it, I showed you all the evidence. But somehow or another, you missed the part, the major part, just like Nothing But Skills did. They missed the major part where DOD lied to him and he ran with the fucking lie, which came out and defamed. So, you took that same information and made a video about it and tried to make me look bad when it was all based on a lie. So you're pushing a lie. You, sir, pushed a lie. And you want to sit here and say, well, you're not right. You were never right on the subject, so why even make the video? Why even interject yourself into that when you weren't even a part of it? With this, someone, please, for the love of God, listen to this man. Sidetracking talk? I just told you before you left 3 minutes ago, and everybody else who's watching, what we were going to talk about just after you left. And I said, we'll wait the 3 minutes so we can get back on the track of what I was about to talk about. With you talking about, now, I say you're lying, but you're not. And somehow I'm sidetracking. Someone please take a look at this. I'm sidetracking when I was keeping on track. I think Nick's right. I think Nick Scarborough's right, bro. I prove you wrong on a subject, you immediately switch the subject or you try to backpedal. It's called gaslighting. Everybody else who is in here could see it. Everybody, all 30 of these viewers, and that includes you, so because you're one of them, you literally just I agree, that's gaslighting right there. You gaslit yourself right there, bro. You literally just stepped on that one. Just because he trashes you, you have no interest in talking to the man? Really? I have people trash me all fucking day. Their stuff just happens to get blocked by YouTube because of how rude they try to get. And I still see it. I can still go in there and see all the comments. Other people may not, but I do. I still see it. Tell your biased friend to shut up. Really? Yeah, real mature, so you can't take a tiny bit of criticism. And I've noticed that with all the videos and everything that we've talked about. You're live with the whole world. If your people in here, like, I'm pretty sure, even if I don't know it is, Jamie Thomas came in here and said, Karen. I've never seen Jamie Thomas, honestly, in any of my stuff. So is he talking about me? I don't fucking know. Does that hurt my feelings? It doesn't hurt my feelings. Because maybe that Karen statement was for me, but I can bypass it. You know why? Because I got pretty tough skin, bro. The shit I've seen overseas, the shit I gotta deal with out here, the shit I gotta deal with online all the time. Yeah. I don't let shit get to my feelings. Because, bro, you didn't show me any respect. You want to know how you didn't show me any respect? And like I told you a while back, is because I knew you couldn't keep your word. I knew you couldn't. You want to know how I know you couldn't keep your word? Because you had to, and you admitted in here, up that way, in the comments, you said a long time ago, about a month from now, from right now, at this very moment, on the watch, a month from now, you said you were going to stop talking about me. And then 3 weeks later, you come out and talk about the 1 minute, 1 level XP, everything else. And in these comments, in this live chat up here, you admitted that you did. So I know you couldn't keep your word. Again, see, I'm going off track. I'm keeping this on track. To him, it's going off track. I'm going off track because of something that my fans say. I swear. So this is what you do every single time. Every single time. And this is one of the reasons why I had you blocked. Again, if you don't mention me, I don't mention you. If you don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. I had you blocked. So I'm just going to ask one easy question, and this will answer everything right here. Soak, did you really have me blocked? You had me blocked. Of course you had me blocked. Did you purposefully go through and look at my stuff then? Simple question. Did you purposefully go through and look at my stuff? Because if you had me blocked, your community post or my community post and my videos would not pop up on your stuff. If you really had me blocked. So that means you had to have gone through and purposefully look at my stuff. Did you? Yes or no? I just had to click one of your comments and click hide comment from this user. I never comment on any of your stuff. So how does that even, you talk about going off track. If I've never commented on your stuff, how the hell you do that? You don't know how to block an entire user. Okay, let me explain something to you. So it's very simple. You go into your settings. You see that content creator. You've already blocked them. The moment you see any of their stuff, or if you go to Google search or search them in the search bar, you take that, delete it out of there. Once you delete it out of there, you also go through all of your library that you have. It should only show about 20 or so. You delete any of their stuff that shows up there. At the same time, that person, now that you're not searching from them and they don't actually pop up in there, they go bye-bye. So, like I said in mine, the only time I ever make a video about you or anything like that is because you made a video about me first, or a comment about me in the community post, someone sends me, that's when you do it. So settings in YouTube then. Yeah, there's some settings in there. Search off, click profile, 3 dots, right side, block user. Once you do that, you go through your tab up at the top where you've searched bar, your search bar. It'll have a list of everything you've seen here recently. If it says off constantly and you actually typed in off constantly, or you've seen a video of that and it's in your search bar, you hit the little X on the far right side after you do that. Delete it out of your search bar. Then you go to the bottom right on your phone or whatever. You'll pull it up. It'll have library. You go through your library. On the right hand side where it's going to pop up right over here, you're going to have a list of all the videos you've recently viewed. Delete those out of your recently viewed. I stopped popping up. See, look, Jamie Thomas, off currency. Cool. Hold on. I'm confused. Like I said, I only see your videos and your community post when someone tells me and shows them to me. So that's why I said, you make your videos first, someone shows them to me, sends me a link, and that's how I view your stuff. But you don't. You actually go through and look at my stuff. See? Yeah. If someone sends you a link and they say, hey, check out what Off Constantly said, how about you just say no? I only say yes because you made a video about me first. And like I said, if you stop, I stop. Don't click the link. But no, Robotniks. Like I was going to say, and before Soak went off on all these questions and everything, and I'm going to get back to this. Because like I said, I can be a gentleman. I can be. So, okay, Soak, if you're not going anywhere, then do this. Go YouTube search on how to permanently block somebody. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look it up on YouTube. How do I permanently block someone on YouTube where I don't see any of their content? You're going to get videos on that kind of stuff. It's not that hard. But like I said, nobody comment. Soak, don't comment. No more comments. Everybody, listen to this very carefully. I'm going to give Soak what he wants. Because again, I'm a man of my word. Soak, Will you do the same? Now, see, he's already out. Doesn't even want to listen. So, again, I'll be willing to do this because, again, I'm a man of my word. So, will you, like what I'll do, if you keep your word and you won't talk about me, you actually admit and you say right now, live, that you will not talk about me anymore, and you keep your word, and I'm hoping you'll do the same, I will literally go through every single video that I have, every single community post that is about you. I will go through and delete them. How about that? Yes? No? Would you agree to do that? Anybody else want to ask Soak? See if he'll come back. Maybe he already left. If this man wants me to leave him alone, I'll leave him alone. And if he wants to leave me alone, I'll kindly do the same. And I'll delete every fucking video I have of him except for this one, so that way there's proof. Every community post, every single video I've ever made about him, every single live stream. Do you think he would? So, would you? I'm a fair man. Like King Theoden said, so it begins. No, man, that's more, wasn't that? That was, yeah, that was Theoden. I was thinking about Mortal Kombat. It has begun! Yeah, Robotniks, like I said, I'm willing to. I am. I'm willing to. Once he stops, I stop. And to show that I'm willing to stop, I'll go through and delete everything. I will literally go through, and I'm even offering this as a not a suggestion, but a possibility. And all he has to do is say yes. Okay. It's that easy. So if you're still here, all you have to do is say yes. I will stop talking about you, and I'll go through and delete all my stuff. I will do the same. I will literally turn this live stream off right now if he says yes. Just a simple yes. And I will go through all of my community posts, every single video I have of him, every single live stream, and I will delete everything. Because again, I'm a man of my word. I need a coffee, but I don't want to drink coffee. Actually, fuck it. I don't want to. I'm going to get a major headache from this shit. This is my 8th one today. In the past 24 hours. Oh my God. Yes, please. Come on, so just say yes. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he left before it. Again, it's an opinion. I believe it's possible. I believe it might be truthful. So I'm just going to agree with it. I think he just wants the drama. I don't. I don't want the drama. I'm not about the drama. Everybody wants to make me look like I just want the drama. I don't want the drama, dude. I deal with this fucking job so much and the shit I've dealt with in my entire life that I don't want the drama. I just want you guys to have the best information. That's it. And you know what? I'm actually thinking about doing that, Robotniks, just to show my community that I'm a man of my word. I'm actually thinking about just right now, since you said that, I was already thinking about that. I'm actually thinking about doing it myself. I'll delete everything once I turn this live stream off to show that I'm a man of my word. Right after this thing is done, I'll do it. I just want to see if he'll do it. I really do. I want to see if he'll come back in here and say, yes. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Again, and this is where it always comes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking straight to y'all. This is the problem that we have with society nowadays, okay? You personally, whether, I don't care, whoever it is in the comments, you personally have your view about what someone else says versus what you believe in your own mind. And the problem is sometimes those two will never coexist. Because just like here right now, he has his viewpoint that he thinks I clout chase. In my mind, I'm not trying to clout chase. I'm just trying to bring out information and the facts to you guys. That's how I see it. That's how he sees it. The thing is, the type of person that I am, I can see it from his point. I can. I also see it from my point. But because I know what I'm trying to do in my heart, in my actual heart, and what I'm trying to do, maybe it doesn't come across properly because, again, sometimes I say the wrong thing. Maybe I missay something because I speak like I'm talking to you off the cuff of my shirt. I don't write all this stuff down and then try to script it out and plan this stuff. I try to just bring it straight to you as how I see it. So when I see this stuff, I'm trying to do the best I can so you guys, the new people, the people who've never played this game, the people who literally level 30, just trying to get to 40, the guys who don't even have builds yet, I want these guys to have the best information. And if I see someone lying about, well, this is godlike, this is immortal, this is blah, 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 I don't want these guys to get misled and then have a bad time on this game, like, I don't want to play this game. Because if they don't play this game, I may never see them in the dark zone, and I can't make you guys laugh because they're not going into the dark zone because they don't want to try it. So that takes away from me from making you guys laugh and something I want to do. So why in the hell would I want all this misinformation out here? I'm not in this for the clout. I'm not in this for the viewers. I'm not in this for the subscribers. I welcome you guys for the likes and the subscribes as much as you guys give it to me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, just as every content creator does, because you guys give us that. But at the same time, I'm not in it for this. I'm not in this for those dollars. If you guys want to see, I'll show you. I barely make $100 off of all these videos I do in a month. And y'all seen all the videos I do in a month's time. I barely make $100 on that stuff. And that money that I make, I donate to a charity. If you don't believe me, where's my fucking wallet? I showed it the other day. I'll show it to you again. Here's the charity I donate my monetization to, called Diamond Wishes. Does that make me a better person? Does that make me a better YouTuber? I don't care. I'm hoping that somehow or another this helps out my community. I'm hoping that all I'm doing with my $100, it makes some kid happy because they got a toy for Christmas that their dad, who works as a police officer or firefighter or EMS, couldn't buy for them. Or that they get good school clothes, or they get good school stuff. That's all I want. Like I said, I'm not in this for myself. My channel is not in this for me. My channel is here for you guys, to make you guys laugh, to give you the best information possible. That's all I really want. And this shit has dragged out for so fucking long. And yes, I probably should have done this a while back. But at the same time, I've asked him multiple times, stop. Just stop, bro. And I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to be rude or say I'm right in this sense, but I'm pretty sure, knowing everything that's gone on in the past to now, I know exactly what's going to happen. Today or tomorrow, at some point, he's going to make a community post about how he was attacked on my live stream. He couldn't say shit, and we let him talk everything in here. I'm just going to call it now. But honest to God, I'm going to do this when this live stream is done. I'll be the better man. I will go through all of my community posts, every single fucking video I have of him. I'll delete them to show everybody that I'm a man of my word. Even if Soak isn't, I will. I agree to that, Chewy. Sorry, I'm reading it now. I will definitely try to rework my presentation if I can. Saint Anubis, honestly, you're better off just going up through the chats right up here and starting from the beginning, honestly. People will much prefer a positive channel that has a lot of laughs than the bickering. And again, yeah. And again, I'm not trying to be a better man. I'm just trying to end this shit because I've asked him multiple times to stop. That's all it is. I've asked him multiple times to stop when he's the one who started. That's why I say better man. I'm just using what first comes. I'm fucking tired, guys. I've been on 3 hours of sleep, okay? 3 hours of sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock yesterday morning. I got done around 5 o'clock this night, or this morning right here. I woke up at 8 because the sun was shining and I forgot to put up my front curtains. And once the sun comes up, I'm like a rooster. I can't go back to sleep. I'm fucking awake. But I still need coffee to keep going. So that's how all this went. So other than that, since I'm sure he's gone by now, maybe he's blocked me to where he can't comment. I don't know. So we're going to leave it at that. When the live stream ends, I'll keep my word. For the community, I will keep my word. I'm going to go through all my stuff and delete it. If I miss something, please let me know. If anybody else sees it, please let me know. I'll go back and delete it. I will. If I miss it, because again, I'm fucking tired. I will go through and I will delete it. So, I'm asking right now, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's viewing anything, I just want I don't want you to be my fanboy. I do not want you to be that type of person. I do not want you to be on my side. If you are on my side, thank you. That's cool. I want the devil's advocate type of people. I want the devil's advocate type of people. The kind of people who see both sides. They can see the good, they can see the bad, they can see his side, they can see my side. I want those type of comments. Now, I want you to tell me what you think about everything that's gone on if you've been here from the beginning. No, Saint, I'm going to delete it. Why? Because I don't want my channel about that shit. I don't. I really don't. I just want my channel to be informative and funny. Informative and funny. That's all I want. I just want you guys to get the proper information, and if somebody happens to be lying about something, I just want to show it to you so you are informed, and that's it. I don't want your views. I don't want your subscribes for that. I just want you guys to be properly informed, and I want to bring you the Dark Zone stuff where you laugh. That's it. That's all I've ever wanted for my channel. Period. I see your side, I see both sides, but they're in the wrong 100%. Thank you. And again, so if you happen to see the remainder of this, I do wish the best for your channel. I really do hope that your channel grows. If you do good and you're doing good by the community, you're trying to bring them good information, you're trying to make them laugh, by all means. I hope your channel does great. I really do. Something's bothering my ear. Ow. Ow, son of a bitch. Oh, that hurt. These earmuffs that I have to wear at work dry out my ears. They fucking hurt. Ow. I hope I get more I don't. O2 Skyline, appreciate it, but I'm hoping I get more comments. I really want to hear from what everybody has to say. If you're willing to be my devil's advocate and tell me the truth. Again, I love the truth. I love the truth. I'd rather have the truth than a lie or someone's opinion. I love the truth. I love facts. I'm that type of person. It's probably one of my just do you, dude, without the conflict. Yeah, I'm trying. I tried. Robotniks, I tried. If you didn't see it, for 3 weeks I tried. And in here, almost at the very first, if y'all scroll up through the live chat feed, if you scroll all the way up into the live chat feed, Soak sits there and admits that his video was about me to an extent. My company needs to paint all their fucking trailers black because it's too goddamn bright out here. It is too goddamn bright. Get that white truck away from me. It's too bright. Oh, y'all want to see what our yard up here in Oklahoma kind of looks like? Just real quick, I just want to show this to y'all. Look at all them pretty semis. Look at all of them. There's even a cab over there. Look at that. That is a sexy looking cab over. Oh my God. Look at that. Sexy. Then they got the fucking Freightliners and other shit over there. Ew. Anyway, I just want to show y'all that. All those tractors y'all just saw are brand spanking new to the company. They are brand spanking new. One of them's even got a 4,000 number. So those are going to be going down to our terminal in Midlothian. So all these new drivers that are coming in are the experienced drivers. They're all going to have brand new track. Son of a bitch. Wrong pipe. Shit. Are you on the road all week, days, hours? Yes. I don't go home until Memorial Day. And even when I do go home, I'm only going to be home for a day, and then I'm going up to my family's place. And actually, I was going to show you guys a little deal. I'm going to get to show y'all, because I've never really done this before, and I still got to talk to my grandfather. But I'll get to show y'all the house he built with his own bare hands. And all of our family's gathering place. It's beautiful. I want to show it, in case something ever happens to me, at least there'll be evidence of, all this kind of stuff that I got to experience as a kid. The sandy beach that my family owns, the rocky beach that we basically own. We don't really own that. We have our own little trail, and no one ever goes there except for us. But it's beautiful. We got a giant rock that, if the water's high enough, this giant rock that we could actually dive off of into kind of like a little pool type area out on the lake. It's always been my thing. Like when I was a child, that's where I grew up. So I'm going to show you guys that Memorial Day. If you want to see it. If you don't, enjoy your own family on Memorial, but I'll still show y'all guys if you want to view it that day. And you'll get to see all this type of stuff that we got. We've got about 5 acres of land up there, and we have a little shooting target range down there. And I'll tell you, this is how old school my grandpa's place is, okay? This is how old school my grandpa's place is. We still have a latrine out there. If you don't know what a latrine is, Google it. We still have an old school latrine out there. And, yeah, the old outhouse. Literally, we have an old outhouse. Yeah, again, a lot of people hate drama. The older you get, the more you're done with it. Yeah, I'm done with it too. I don't need it. I don't need any more gray hair. My kids bring me enough gray hair. I don't need it. My job brings me enough gray hair up here. My kids cause this. My job caused this. I swear, that's what it is. Because this one's not coming in as fast, and I know my job's not that stressful. My kids are, so this one here has gotten grayer faster. So this is my kids. This is my job. But my dad's got the cool one. My dad, he did the whole Doctor Strange. He went gray like this. I shit you not. My dad got gray like this. Yep. Again, I'm going to try to. So, when all this is done, I'm going to go through all my community posts, all my videos, and I'll delete them. Because, again, I'm not trying to be about that. I don't want to be about that. It is what it is. The only one, there's probably one, and again, because it does mention Soak, but it also mentions Nothing But Skills. It also mentions DOD and all those guys. That's the only one I'm going to leave up. Only one I'm going to leave up because it pertains to other people. So, I'll do that when I'm done. I offered it to Soap for everybody who's still watching or anybody who's new to coming in, because I can't tell someone left, someone came in, someone left, someone came in. I can't tell that. So all I can see is I've got 14 viewers up in this little spot right here. So for y'all 14, you can take my word. When this is done, I'm going to go through all my stuff. I'm going to delete everything that has to be about him. If it literally is about him, and I'm going to be honest, if it is about him, I'm going to delete it. I don't like deleting that stuff. Believe me, I'd rather keep it there so you guys can keep me straight. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So if he says, oh, he's deleting his stuff, here's your proof and evidence right here, because this one's going to stay to show why. Oh, forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, so there's a guy who I know on Xbox, okay? His name is The Hours of Greatness. I think, don't delete it because he ain't gonna care. It's not about being the better man. Okay, so I have not gotten into anything that the developers have said yesterday because I was doing all that other shit, okay? So give me time today before I talk about that, please. Don't be like the spoiler. Hey, this is what happened on The Mandalorian. Shut the fuck up! I want to watch Baby Grogu or Baby Yoda. I want to watch Baby Yoda. Shut the fuck up! No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. For the love of God, don't tell me shit. Okay, I haven't seen anything. But anyway, no, I don't care if he cares or not. I really don't at this point. I care more about my community and everything else. That I'm actually willing, and I offered to this before he said, oh, I'm leaving, I'm done, blah, blah, blah. I offered this to him. If you don't believe me, you can scroll back up and look at it. I offered this to the man. That if he's willing to, I'm willing to. He just dipped the fuck out before I could even finish. So, I'll still keep my word because I want what's best for the community. To show I want what's best for the community, I'm going to do this for you guys. After this moment right here, if he says anything, that's him. That's his channel. He says what he wants to say. I will not talk about him. I will not talk about him. I will not talk about him. Fucking say it 2 more times to make it legit, and then the Candyman fucking appears. I will not talk about him. I will not talk about him. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, if I can't make you laugh, then I don't know what else I can do. I'm trying to make you guys laugh at the same thing. Come on. No laughs. Never mind. Like I said, this is what I want my channel to be about. I want you guys to find something funny every fucking day. Even if it's me. Thank you, Robotniks. Appreciate it. again, I just want what's best for you guys. I really do. I know I say this over and over and over. I really do just want what's actually best for you guys. And what I think is best may be what's different than what someone else thinks is best. Again, that's why I don't want you guys just to go by what I say. I never want you guys to just go, well, what Off said is only what's going to be used in this game. Dear God, please don't be like that. If you're like that on my channel, please, I love you, but go away. I don't want that. I want you guys to question me at times. I want you guys to be like this. But if I have proof that I can show you guys, then actually, let me put it this way. If I have proof to show you guys something, but someone else doesn't have proof and all they're showing you is what they believe, then I want you to question that. I just want you guys, what the hell happened? And my thing just said you're live and you're not live. Okay, so everything's good. Okay, I want to make a sniper build. What should I run? Honestly, O2 Skyline, if you want to make a sniper build, you're best off with two, either Hot Shot or Aces. Honestly, they're the two strongest ways to make a sniper build. You can't go wrong with either one of those. But because of nowadays, a roll of these only gives you 10% marksman rifle damage, but a second piece of Habsburg gives you 15. You're better off making a two-piece Habsburg and everything else. Oh, that's why my shit disconnected. I had a spam call. Cool, appreciate it. Yeah. But again, that's his channel, bro. That's his channel. So, it is what it is at this point. Sniper build, Hot Shot is fun. Determined and Naked for all high end. It's nice too. Yeah. And honestly, the best thing I've found since the nerf to Determined, and while I do agree that there was some, I think it was I can't remember his name. He was saying that that's how more sniper people who like to snipe are enjoying Determined now because it's doing what it was. I can get that, but at the same time, the developer. So here's my issue with the developers. Now, I'm going to put this into this video. My issue with the developers is this. They said that if you continuously land headshots, you could keep Determined going until you shot the chest. Once you shot the chest, it would take it away. It would take it away. Now it's you shoot the head, you shoot the chest, you shoot the head, and that's how you keep it going. But at the same time, if you continuously shoot headshots, first one you get, second one you lose. First one you get, second one you lose. That's not what they said they were going to do. So they took everything they said they were going to just toss it out the fucking window. Developers, you fucking jackasses, dude. You could have just been like, okay, as long as you're landing headshots, we're going to keep letting you keep Determined. And then when you actually shoot a chest shot, it'll consume it. No, they said, no, we're just going to go, okay, first one counts, second one, nope, you lose it. First one counts, second one, oh, nope, you lose it. Really? That's what you're going to do? Come on, developers. That's fucked up, man. Y'all literally renege on... Whoops. Yeah, you renege on everything. Yeah, I use that word. On everything you say. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make you laugh, okay? It's kind of funny. So now Naked is a stronger talent. It's always been Naked has always been 1 mil stronger of a talent than Determined since its beginning. The only cool part was Determined, you could keep shooting right here and it would keep proccing because it goes as a guaranteed headshot, so it would go straight up. And that's why I showed in my video. Even though I shot like right down here at their belly button, you saw the bullet just yump. Yeah, and also, here's the thing. Naked has always been bugged. How can I prove this? Naked has always been bugged. Because once you get up to a certain level of headshot damage, the headshot damage outpowers the thing's armor, right? It says an NPC without armor will allow for naked to be procced. If I can shoot with enough headshot damage and kill a purple, but the purple has armor, then the talent itself is misworded. Always has been. Always. Because the purple has armor. He's got white armor bars. Ugh. So again, talent was misleading. It's not worded properly, whatever you want to call it. Okay, when it comes to aces and eights versus hot shot, on a personal level, I'm gonna say that hot shot is because of a few reasons. Okay, a few reasons. One, when you reload whatever sniper rifle you're using, except for the Dread Edict, you can actually get some bonus armor which would keep you alive. At the same time, landing X amount of shots does give you a little bit more in weapon damage. But because aces does not have that extra weapon handling, you can't like shoot from cover and possibly land a headshot. If you can get enough weapon handling, which I show in mine with the White Death, I can tag a target from 20 meters away, put a little green dot on my screen, put a little bit of weapon handling into the build, which would already be on those two yellow pieces that I have, nowhere else on the green for hot shot, and I can tap that target with one shot and never come out of cover. Aces cannot do that. Now, aces will give you more damage as you get more shots and everything else, and you build up those extra stacks. So always out damage. It will always out damage the hot shot. But the hot shot gives you more diversity in what you as a player can do. In what you can do. So if you're able to shoot from cover and you can build up your armor and keep yourself alive, that's really better. But hot shot with the Dread Edict screws itself, because as you're landing those shots and it consumes it, if you get a kill before then, it automatically refills the mag, so the Dread Edict never gives you that extra armor. So aces is good with the Dread Edict, but the Dread Edict is horrible with the hot shot. So everything else, hot shot makes it even better every single time. Aces makes the Dread Edict really good, because then you get all that extra damage, and when you reload you get some bonus armor, so it turns that into a hot shot build, basically, just without the weapon handling. So that's where it becomes a player's choice. What do you want to be able to do? Me personally, I enjoy hot shot more than aces. I enjoy it, but aces will still out damage hot shot. Maybe that answers your question. I don't know. All right, peace, bro. And again, that's how I see it. Maybe you see it differently. Maybe you want to use it a different way. Again, that's all on you, man. The only thing I say is this. I tried to show 3 different ways to get better damage, especially using hot shot. And hot shot really does benefit from concussion and unstoppable force. Yeah, you don't have vigilance right off the rip, but here's the thing. Sniper rifles, you can't use, like, you could pop your shield out and use a rifle, and shoot like I show from cover. You can't do that with a sniper rifle. You can't use a shield. So you're always going to be out of cover. So because you're always out of cover, hot shot allows you to stay in cover and shoot where you don't take damage, which is where vigilance can come into play. But if you have to come out of cover to shoot and someone shoots you, now you lose damage. So if you have concussion and this thing can tap heads, tap heads, tap heads really fast, why not use concussion or get kills, get unstoppable force? While you have unstoppable force, now you can actually build up more and more damage, get 25% by getting a few kills, and then keep on moving. Again, that's just player's choice. So do as you want, make your build the way you want, put whatever you want on your chest piece or backpack talent. I'll just show you what you can and can't do, and you'd be the decider of your build in your video game. Oh wow, I lost a like. I just saw it go from right here. I saw it go from 9 to 8. Oh well. Yeah. Good thing is I might be able to get some sleep tonight, and if I get some sleep tonight, I can get up in the morning and feel refreshed. Because this 3 hours of sleep is kicking my ass right now. Back to 9. Thank you. I guess you don't like it, don't like it. If you like it, you like it. I'm not too worried. I just noticed it. Ow, son of a bitch. Anyway, since I have nothing else to do, if nobody else wants to ask any questions, no one wants to talk, or if you got any questions for me, you can ask me. If you don't have any questions, what I'll probably do is I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to go through, like I said, I'm going to go through all my community posts, all my stuff, all my lives in the next few minutes. I'm going to go and delete everything on Soak. Like I said, I'll keep my word to my community. I'll keep my word to you guys. And I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna try to do all this for y'all. Because again, this is not what I want my channel to be about. These videos I have right here are in response to his stuff. Every single one of them. If he didn't make his videos first, I wouldn't be responding. So, I'm gonna be what you call the better man. I'm not trying to be a better man. I live my life like the Leonard Skinner song Simple Man. I just want to be a simple man. Y'all saw the photo. My mom got me a deal because she knows I love that song. She knows I try to live my life like that. I try to live my way as that song. I try to just be a simple man. There's someone up above. I found a woman that I love. Everything. I try to live to be a simple man. So, if I can be a simple man and just bring y'all guys the funny content and everything else, that's all I want to do. I want to be a man who has honor and morals, everything, and I'm going to try to do that. I've been trying. God knows I have. I may not seem like it at times. I may piss you guys off. God knows I've been trying. God knows. The shit I fight every single day. And for the remainder of y'all that are viewing, I'm not trying to bring up anything more about him. I'm not in this sense. I want to set y'all's record straight. I want to set your guys' record straight on this. And one thing that pissed me off yesterday, and I was going to tell him this kind of stuff, even though he pissed me off yesterday, and I got to be honest about this, it pissed me off very much, which is another reason why I didn't get much sleep last night. It's probably another reason why I barely got any sleep this morning, because I got up at 5, or I went to bed at 5, I got up around 8. The reason why I lost sleep on this is because he talked about the 12 men that I've lost. I was overseas and I lost 12 men that served with me total. And one of my best friends I lost and died in he died in my arms, okay? He fucking died in my arms. And this dude brings it the fuck up, okay? He wants to sit here and say that I had 12 of my men die in my arms. He totally took my story and tried to make it something that it wasn't. I had one man die in my arms. My best fucking friend, okay? And this dude takes it and makes it into a community post. And it pissed me the fuck off. I'm sorry, but I got mad at that. I really did get mad at that. I really fucking did. And you know what? Someone else saw it. The judge. The judge saw it, and he made a video about it and called it out. And he sent me it on the Discord, and that's when I saw it. That's where I saw it, man. I had no fucking clue this dude made that comment. I had no clue. And he didn't have a right. He didn't have a fucking right to talk about those men. He didn't. Those are my brothers, man. Those are the men I served with. It's one of those guys I even went through basic training with. We've known each other for so fucking long. He was my best friend. And this dude talks about him like, what the fuck? That's why I'm literally at this point, I'm done with this dude, because there's no respect. There's none. He talks about that. He says that the community, we as content creators, can have a respect for each other, but he has no respect. He has none. That's why I want to do this, is because I want to show that I can respect someone. That's more of what it is. It's not because I want to be a better man than him. I want to show that we can respect each other and not talk about each other, because that's fucking wrong, bro. That was fucking wrong. I'm sure that community post is still up on this deal. It's gotta be. It probably is. If not, you go check out the judge. It's on his YouTube channel. It's there as proof. This is shit I gotta deal with every fucking day, man. Some of y'all don't even fucking know what it's like sometimes. The PTSD that we go through after seeing this type of shit, y'all have no fucking clue. You have no clue. Some of you do, some of you don't. You have no fucking clue when you talk about some of this shit, what it does to these guys, like me. You have no fucking clue. I pray to God you guys never have to see a fight or a battle or fucking war on American soil where you might see your son, your daughter, your best friend die because of something that happens here. As close as we are to blowing up as a society in America, it's fucking crazy that it's a possibility that we might see that shit here. And I pray to God you guys never have to see that. But that was wrong. That was wrong. So I'm gonna end this live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna keep my word. I'm gonna go through all of my stuff. I'm gonna try to wash my hands completely of this dude. As best I can. If you want to watch him, you want to follow him, that's you. You do what you want to do. I don't. I'm not trying to. I'm done with him. He can go his own way. I'll go mine. So, my final words to you are, I don't like you. I really don't. I know you don't like me. But like I said, I'm a man of my word. If you give someone good content, I'll share it. Because I want your channel to grow. But at the same time, after last night, I really hate you. I really do. But I'm a man of my word, so I keep my word. I won't renege on my word. But this is it. I'm done. I'm done with you, bro. Your channel will not be on my channel unless you give good content, because again, I'll keep my word. So peace out, all y'all viewing. Have a good day. Be safe, be blessed. Watch over your family, and take care.